Hello folks, the new event is a tournament arc.
Tournament arc! Tournament arc!
That's right, we'll be catching mushrooms, raising them, and sending them out to battle. In this event, we get a free Dory, plus a crown to get our talents to level 10. To play, you need to be adventure rank 30 and finish some of the quests in Sumeru. Well, let's begin. To start, we'll need to catch some mushrooms. So equip your Pokeball or the gadget and go to the new area. When you have this gadget equipped, use it with your elemental skill. You shoot out a quick beam onto the mushrooms and you need to hit them twice to catch them. You can see your progress bar on the top. After catching the first two, you need to catch two more. And your little catch ball has an AoE, so I can catch both of these at the same time. And you also get to name them. Doesn't matter what name you pick, I just pick Hardhat for this one. And Coolit sounds like a Pokemon the most, so I'll pick that for this one. Alright, now that we caught our mushrooms, we need to feed them Pokepuffs, jellies, to raise them and get them stronger. And our mushrooms are picky, they only eat jellies in a certain configuration, so we need to match the diagram. To get all the Primogems, you need to match it in 7 moves or less. So for the first one, we'll move the bottom orange up, then rotate it. Now that our first row is set, let's work on the second 2 rows. We'll do another rotate here to bring the red over, and we're done. Look how happy it is. Now we need to do this for the other 3. The second one added a new copy feature, and we'll save that later. First, we'll solve the second and third row by rotating. Once that's pretty and clean, we'll go ahead and copy a red from the top and put it in the corner. Time for Hardhat. No new moves this time, we have switch, rotate, and 2 copies. So let's start by rotating the top left and then switching the blue and orange to finish the second and third row. Now we just need to copy the green twice to make it match the pattern. Alright, last one, and we have something new again. This time we can add a specific preset to 4 jellies. So we'll start by adding the preset to the top left 4. Then move the purple up top to finish that row. And finally, move the red down to finish the rest of them. Now that our mushrooms are happy and fed, we'll train them for battle. You can also teleport straight to the battle domain right outside Port Ormus. The battle has 2 parts, an offensive side and a defensive side, but it's easier to explain while we're showing what's going on. You also need to get 2,000 points each to get all the rewards. We're starting on the attack. So we only have 4 mushrooms to choose from, and if you see the top left of their portrait, you can see what role they play. Right here we have a healer, attacker, defender, and a support. In addition to their active move, each mushroom also attacks with their element, and all the Genshin reactions are valid here. And you see these yellow pips on the bottom right? You'll consume them to use a mushroom's active move. Over time, these pips will spawn on the ground and you need to grab them before they disappear. And then you push 1, 2, 3, or 4 to use a mushroom's ability, or tap it on the screen if you're using a phone. Using the E will have all 4 of them focus a single target, which can be helpful sometimes. So what do we want to do here? Well, let's look at the elements we have. We got Hydro, who's also a healer. We got Cryo, Electro, and our little rock hat does physical damage. So we'll be using Cryo and Electro to make Superconduct, and when I see that debuff on the enemies, I go ahead and command Hardhat to use his attack. You cannot be hit yourself, so don't worry about dodging. Just watch your mushrooms attack on their own, and tell them to use their special attacks when you want to. And when their health starts dropping low, use number 1, the Hydro Mushroom, to heal everyone up. On day 1, you'll attack 3 times. The first battle is just a little tutorial to let you see how things work. On the second battle, the main tip is to use E to focus on the Hilichurl Shaman so he does not heal everyone up. And for the third one against the Lava Turtle, you can either freeze the enemy or wait until you land a Superconduct, then have Hard Hat do some major damage. And when your mushrooms reach half health, have the Hydro one heal everyone up. Now let's quickly go over the defensive stage. This is similar to the Spiral Abyss where we have to defend a little pillar. The good thing is we only need to do one defense stage to get all the rewards. Just make sure you get 2000 points. My best tip here is to have everyone focus on the center archer and use Hard Hat to do a big AoE slam after superconducting. And also wait for the mushrooms to get closer to the enemies before making them use their abilities, because they will use it when you push it, and if you're too far away, they will miss. And that's all the events for the warm-up in day 1. In day 2, we actually unlock the tournament, and we can actually do some proper battles. I'll have another video then, but for now, thanks for watching, and have fun out there, traveler.